Welcome back, guys, to the Chakra OutLoud pod.
Where we say what we say.
And we don't get upset.
You don't, ever. Woo!
It's just not the vibe.
What up?
How we
What's
doing
up,
today?
Jay?
Doing good, man.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday day. Woke up snowing a little bit this morning. I see you got the little sub-zero going on today.
Because it's
below
cold.
freezing temperature all day today. So.
It's
Oh,
cold.
yeah, and we
I'm
also
trying to be
are
cool.
live on I Am Lady Sarah's Instagram. Make sure
Yep.
you go head over there and check that out.
Yeah, so, this has been a pretty long weekend.
Week. We haven't even hit the weekend
Yeah,
yet.
true. Long day yesterday for me and Lisa, too. So, shout out to Lisa for doing that sick piece. You guys need to see it either on our Instagram or her Instagram. It came out phenomenal.
Yeah.
Super straight lines. Loved it. Very
Dainty.
and
Very on trend. Very clean.
it was super cool.
Also,
Yeah,
a
I'm
first
incredibly proud
tattoo.
of Lisa.
Yeah.
Also, first tattoo for...
First tattoo.
Oh, first tattoo for Ashley.
Yeah.
Right?
If you guys don't know,
Congratulations to
Ashley is John's
girlfriend.
significant other.
Yeah.
It was a big moment. I would say in the shop. There was like definitely a time where everyone in the shop was just like looking like, you doing good over there?
Love
You doing-"
Ashley.
Yeah, of
She's
course.
such like a part of us now that it was exciting to
It's
see
like
her.
seeing Michelle here. It's like,
Yeah.
somebody just hangs out and now is part of the whole
course.
business and
Gang,
everything that we do.
Speaking of Ashley and Michelle, also will be joining us at the convention.
They will be joining us at the convention. Ashley will be running our
Merch.
temporary tattoos. No, temporary tattoos for
Oh,
the kids.
yeah.
Alright.
Temporary
Yeah,
tattoos.
temporary tattoos, and Michelle will be running our merch.
So remember, we're going to have temporary tattoos for little kids out there because this tattoo convention should not only be about adults, it should be about kids. And let's teach them about the arts and the tattoo industry.
Do you usually see kids and families at the conventions?
Yeah,
or?
yeah.
Yes,
That's really dope.
kids on their father's shoulder and walking around amongst women with their boobs out and very raunchy stuff like that.
Mhm.
So it's not kid friendly.
I gotcha.
But if you're the type of family that loves tattoos and loves the industry, your kid kind of conforms and kind of just.
I gotcha.
I
You know
think
what I
that at least for me, like I was exposed to bodies at a very young age. I come from a family of 5 sisters, so seeing titties and ass everywhere was very natural. And so
Titties!
I feel like
Yo, for
bodies
real,
were less
Yeah,
sexualized than they are here, right? And so like at home, I don't give a shit. My kids, whatever. And so I think that how we teach our children to view bodies makes a huge difference. So that when they see some boobies,
Wait,
or
I
some
think
ass, they're
more
not like, "Oh my
sexualized
God."
over here.
No, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. That they're more sexualized.
But you know what?
desexualized
Back in my
more from-
country and her country, TV shows are very raunchy.
Yeah, they are.
So like,
Talking to me about this yesterday, like the old school movies, if they were rated R, like they were
Oh my
rated
God,
R,
dude.
not compared to
Stop.
today, like a rated R movie.
yeah. So like
PG-13.
shit like what's the game? Wheel of Fortune. It will be a bad bitch in bikini.
Yeah, like
spinning
that.
the wheel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it already exposed you to sexuality at an early age.
We were talking about the same thing with like cartoons and animes. Like at these young ages, they got all these cartoons drawn with like
With
these
big
ass-
titties,
yeah,
ass,
just, like,
and all that. So
Yeah.
my son is like, I love Pokemon. It's like, yo, they keep showing that same girl. So my son is addicted to watching this girl on YouTube. She has black hair. She has glasses.
Sniper Wolf.
Sniper
Yo,
Wolf.
my little brother, same
Yo,
thing, bro. It's
she has her titties
Yo,
out.
it's this 12 to like 14 age demographic that she just
Her
got
hair's
locked
black
up,
with the glasses, and she's just commenting on different videos. And my son is like Superman beaming through the fucking TV.
Yo, no joke. No,
I'm like,
literally
sorry,
no joke.
what is she saying?
Yeah,
That's
like, what's so
interesting.
exactly.
I know, I like it a lot.
Yeah, like,
It's
I know what you
it is.
like. And I found myself sitting with him for 45 minutes. I'm like, I had to leave.
That's hilarious.
But yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
True though.
Yeah.
So the
Sitting down.
convention is pretty soon.
Yes.
Let's remind the guests again. It is from the 24th to the 27th.
So the
Well, we're gonna be there
25th,
24th.
26th,
Yeah.
27th. Yeah. So we will be going live for our setup and behind the scenes. You're gonna get to see everything from us setting
yeah.
up to our health inspections to everything. We wanna bring you guys along for the ride. And that will start for you guys Thursday the 24th is setup.
Yep.
The 25th is open to the public. The 26th and the 27th.
Yeah, and if you guys want to get it even more in depth behind the scenes, make sure you guys are staying posted to the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys are subscribing, liking, and commenting because starting next Wednesday, we will be having the vlogs with the final countdown to the Chakra convention. I feel like that's going to be a really cool content. Yeah, that's really going to be
Yeah,
exciting.
that's gonna be really cool.
So we'll have even more BTS there for you guys. Literally, like from the ride there to us setting up at the B&B. It's going to be great. It's going to be a cool place to be.
Yeah. Exciting.
I'm looking forward to the Airbnb.
Yeah.
So,
Like we said, woke up snowing this morning.
yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Who doesn't love the snow?
Okay. I don't like the snow because of
Really?
the mess and all that shit. But everybody else that likes the snow is because they don't want to go to work or go to school. So stop, Jay. Don't give me the snow.
Nah,
beautiful
bro.
shit.
Nah, the snow.
Snow looks good if it's in Mount Everest or fucking Alpine.
My first ever photo shoot was in the snow, actually. Oh. So I feel like that even has like a little.
First what?
My first ever photo shoot. Like the first time I bought my camera and did a photo shoot was in the snow. So
that's good to photo shoot in the snow.
Yeah, it made everything.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So that was really cool. And the snow usually watching movies.
Snowboarding.
We're watching movies. Yes.
What's a good movie to start off with the fam?
Damn. As far as what, like, you know what? I was just watching Joyride. Joyride's a pretty cool movie with Paul Walker. That's a good stay-at-home movie.
For kids?
It's not for kids. So everything, the
There was
movies I
another-
watch is mostly for adults and shit like that.
I'm going to go with Encanto, maybe. If you have kids, maybe you want to do a little,
yeah,
like,
but that's like
more
Disney
chill.
shit. Nobody got time for that. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, like,
What is your favorite Disney movie? If you have one.
Aladdin.
Aladdin?
Hands down.
I still gotta see it.
Hands down, because everything that I watch from Disney.
Shut up.
I haven't.
Don't
I gotta,
get used to this. This happens to me every day. Stop it. Stop it.
Disney, though?
This is
No,
not
I-
you. You know who he is. You know who Jay is, okay?
Aladdin?
I haven't
No.
seen it.
Did you see the second version?
Nah.
No.
Shut
Not
up.
the
With Will Smith.
The live action? Nah, I
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
All right. So this is
I
why
gotta
I
get to
like
it.
Aladdin, right? For the fact that ever since I've been seeing Disney shit, it's all like princess and all that. I felt like Aladdin was the first
Boy.
boy made movie, and then after that
Yeah.
came Hercules.
Oh, you
I haven't
know,
seen
you
that
got your
yet, yeah.
timeline down.
Yeah, I'm not playing this, yo. I watch fucking movies, bro. So
There's definitely a not even a couple. There's like
Coco.
Coco? Oh, Coco's a good movie.
Coco was pretty good.
Yeah, Coco was actually
Coco's a
a
good
good movie.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
What
love
movies do you guys suggest?
I love Beauty and the Beast. It's my favorite movie. It's always been my favorite movie. I've been into books for as long as I can read. And so seeing that reflected on a movie and how passionate she was about it was really like, hey, I can identify with that.
Yeah.
So Beauty and the Beast
With
is
Beauty and the
definitely my
Beast?
favorite. Yeah.
You know what's cool? That she loves Beauty and the Beast. I did the painting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And come to find out, I'm infatuated and I love the French culture to the point that I taught myself some French.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're pretty, like,
For
pretty
the fact
fluent
that
in
that
it.
was her favorite cartoon character, and Belle's from France.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So the Beast is
Yeah,
French.
there's so many movies I gotta watch. Bro. Like, I haven't. I would say out of all the Disney movies I've seen, it'd probably be
Encanto was pretty dope.
Encanto
Little
was
Mermaid.
great.
Little Mermaid, you okay?
Great
So
I've
movie.
seen that.
come on, Jay, give me one more, bro.
was gonna say
Lion
that.
King?
We're gonna have to
Oh,
take
Lion
Jake-
King, but that's Pixar though, no?
No, that's
That's-
Disney.
okay, Disney,
All right,
Lion
you
King.
made it. I was gonna be like, all right,
All right,
we can't
no.
do a podcast
Lion
today
King. Lion
'cause
King. I've seen.
Jay
I think we
didn't
need
see
to kidnap Jay for like a weekend and
Yeah,
just
and
sit him in
just
front of the
torture
fucking
him
TV
with-
and watch catch up.
No,
waterboard
for
him and shit,
No,
like the
for
CIA.
Well, so this is the way I see it, right? So our generation obviously is very familiar with Disney, and I feel like the generation right under us
Is familiar with
is
YouTube.
familiar. No, is familiar with Disney, and then his generation, right? Because we're in our 30s, and there's 20s, and
Yeah,
then it's his
19,
generation.
yeah.
So his generation is more familiar with YouTube, but that goes to show how quickly you can get
changed.
disconnected
Yeah.
from, or how quickly a business can go from like this is
I remember.
what we do
I remember
to
at
have
one
to
point,
kind of adjust.
Blockbuster or Netflix offered Blockbuster to buy them, right? And they were like,
They
"No,
said,
we're not."
What
Yeah.
a stupid ass. You know why?
And now
Ego,
streaming.
right? Ego, because you think that you got the best thing, and
Yeah,
and you're not
then there's
working
only
on.
one Blockbuster left, and they turned into Airbnb that you can rent it for the weekend and watch movies,
I think it's really cool.
That's really cool.
which is pretty cool. Yeah,
But yeah, now I think like streaming is definitely the new era of movies and TV shows and
It
everything.
is.
Like even some movies they weren't even putting out into the theaters; they were just putting them straight up on HBO Max or Stars. Like you would have to go to a streaming platform to see it, which is really cool. Also, let's hop into a little bit of current events. What do we got on the lives? Anyone say anything? Any
Yeah,
movies that
we have
got?
somebody saying. Let me see what he's saying. You used to answer when you were tatting from your crib. Stay
It says,
humble,
yeah.
dude. So here's the thing, right? You grow as an artist, and when you grow as an artist, you have to set systems in place to allow you
Not
to
only
continue to
that,
grow.
Fuck that, the grow the artist. Like, if people don't understand that I'm booked a whole fucking year, right? I'm booked a whole entire year. I tattoo 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours, sometimes 11 hours working a piece. I go home and I either have to design for the next day or continue the painting that I started. And not only that, I have to go home and attend to 6 kids,
Right.
plus my wife,
Family.
plus 2 dogs. Because my life is more important than just sitting down tattooing and answering calls a day. I don't have time for this.
So there's a
wait,
sys-
So wait. Because people want to say all this shit, like stay humble. But what people don't fucking understand is that if I'm dealing with a client on the whole entire day, by the time I get home and I check my messages, there's over 20, 30, 40, 50 messages. I have 500 messages on my DMs that I can't get to. So for me to speak to one person, it takes 15 or 20 fucking minutes out of my fucking day. And if you're not willing to pay or come in person and see me, don't say that I should be answering my phone. The only person I should answer my phone to is my wife and my kids.
Yeah, man.
So don't come at me sideways talking about stay humble. I'm the most humblest person ever. I fucking give back to a lot of people. So don't talk to me about humble. All right?
So there's
y'all should be doing something with your life so y'all can change other people's life like I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
So
Unfortunately, because this shit really upset me. Fortunately, I have to dedicate my life to everything I've worked for and my family and my kids and even all the employees that we have here, to motivate them to push them forward. So yeah, I don't have time to answer calls because I'm never on my phone because I'm doing other things besides texting.
So we have a system in place to be able to service people who cannot reach Smiley.
Bro.
So over time, we've all grown, right? That has been the mission all along, was to grow into, evolve into something bigger. When you have something bigger, you put systems in place in order for everything to flow smoothly. A phone call and a text message doesn't do it anymore, right? We've grown to the point that we can't be on our phones answering messages.
You can't compare me tattooing in a basement to a fucking business with employees, with fucking bills, with IRS showing up, a whole bunch of shit. You can't compare that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying fucking Jay-Z's fucking preschool fucking friends are trying to get in contact with him. He just answers the calls at any time. Like, that's not how it works, bro.
And it's not my obligation to answer the phone. Again, we've put systems in place where you fill out a form, attach your pictures. There's people that are getting paid to answer your emails.
Literally the first link in our bio.
I get home at 10 and my kids all want attention. All 6 of them.
Haven't seen you all day.
And how do you do that? I haven't seen me all fucking day. You get what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand. You know what I mean? Because they're not dedicated.
But those aren't. That's the type of clientele that we don't service. Like it doesn't work anymore. It worked at the time because that's what was comfortable for everyone at the time. But as people grow, the expectation needs to change. That availability is going to be there. That reachability. That I can access. It's just different.
And unless you do what we do, you're not gonna understand. Or you're gonna say is, he's talking shit.
I used to know him.
You know how niggas
like
are,
that,
right?
yeah.
They're gonna be like, nah, thumbs down, negative, whatever. And I'm like,
they don't see the extra work
so much
that goes
going on.
behind
I'm
the
in
scenes.
court. I'm fucking. My truck is getting serviced. My kid, 2 of them had COVID.
But you don't owe nobody. You don't owe nobody that explanation. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a system in place. Follow the system. If you don't like it, you don't get tattooed. That's it.
Go to our Instagram. Click our link tree, first link in the bio, tattoo consultation request form.
That's it. It's okay. It's okay for people to feel some kind of way. It's okay, and it's okay for them to voice it. But it's also not okay to think that you're gonna voice it and nobody's gonna tell you like, okay, well, if that's what you want, this is how you have to go about doing it.
Yeah. It's funny because there's a lot of people that say you don't answer your call or whatever.
Oh, you in Hollywood? You in Hollywood, Malibu?
I went Hollywood. But then there's people. So how am I booked a year? These people made it. Their time. They took their time and their day to make it to where I'm at. To come see me or to speak to me.
To book an appointment.
It's not just people just have access. You know how many people are trying to get service by me? If I allow access to everybody, I would never see my wife.
Yeah, you'd be divorced. No, straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, hold up, what you said?
You'd be divorced. If you paid me no attention and no time, you'd be divorced. You wouldn't have a wife.
We can't talk about it. You know what I mean? Get a therapist and shit. Like, hold up.
Spending 20 hours in the tattoo chair, bro. She gonna see her husband. Like, she can't see you.
Who's
she can't see
taking
you in
care
her
of your
sleep.
wife?
Yeah, bro. And not only tattoo one person a day. It's not like I have multiple sessions with one person during a week. It's like one person a day. I get them in and out. And
all day. And people are paying for this time. People are paying to sit with you for the experience that you're providing.
I work 7 days a week at times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
well, right now you're working 6 days a week because 7 days is a little too much. But
I'm home painting. So now I get home. I'm
the grind just never stops.
Yeah, bro.
It doesn't matter what you're doing at that moment. Like, the grind never stops. Whether it be tattooing, whether it be catering to.
By the way, this podcast is sponsored by Starbucks.
No, you're right. We're working on it. Yeah, like reality check, y'all. We're actually running a business, and we aren't as easily available as when we were grinding to grow it.
It's a business.
That's it. There's nothing we can do about it. We have employees. We have responsibilities. I think we serviced like 1,600 people. Yeah. 1,600 people last year. Come on, man. Give us some credit. You know what I mean?
People
like, fuck. We're grinding out
on
here.
This side. And like you, Jay, even though you're not on the business side of this, you understand how busy we really are.
Nah, for real.
You're there.
We're not like every other shop, yo. Our shop is busy constantly. We get 50 emails. DMs, calls, like
we have 2 full-time staff to answer emails,
and it's still
book people, and answer phones, and they're overwhelmed with the value.
And we're expanding. We have this location. We have the
next location
like that we're trying to open up.
Like,
to expand, to have more artists.
It's not our responsibility to reach out to you. Find a way to get in touch with us, and we've made it easy.
Yeah, that's it.
talking about growing and the location next door. We are currently, this will be episode 7 of the Chakra OutLoud pod. Before we reach even episode 10, we will be relocating to a new room in the building.
We'll be relocating. How exciting is that?
Very
What up,
exciting.
peoples?
And it's really funny because me and Smiley, we were just talking about this like right before we started, how from the first episode we said we couldn't wait to see how the pod itself grew from the first episode to now.
Yeah.
Now we got the lights, we got the banner, we got the mics. Like it's every
I love
week.
seeing it grow.
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah. Every
it's
week,
really- every
It's like a
every week
baby.
we're adding
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to opening up the spot. That's like looking forward to that.
We have huge
expand.
expansions in
Going on.
actually, yeah, going on. The
So
process
we're gonna
has already
expand
started.
people. You already know. We have another 2 locations. The one we're at now and the one next to the shop. We're gonna open up. It's gonna be pretty sick. We're gonna have space for everybody. Space for Jay.
So right now we have 1,800 square feet in our location, and once we're done expanding, we will have 3,100 square feet, and what will
So
be
it's gonna be
like
pretty big. And then we're
all of
moving
us.
our locations to the mall.
we're opening a location.
A
in the
location
mall.
in Freehold
very
Mall.
dope.
So
Yeah.
we're
Very cool.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
still on that. As soon as we
So there's a
tackle
process.
this,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there's a process.
Do you know where in the mall?
No, so
No,
that
yeah, okay,
so the way that it works is you have to get approved by zoning first, and zoning can take up to 18 months.
Yeah.
And that's just zoning, right? So once zoning
finding the
approves you,
location?
no, that's being allowed to operate in that
Gotcha,
space.
gotcha, okay.
So in the mall as a whole. So the same way here, like we have to go through zoning all over again. They have to be like, okay, you guys can
I
operate
do
out of
have
there.
a couple of locations that I saw at the mall, and 2 that I'm in love with.
Okay.
And the one that I'm in love with is bigger than this whole entire place, all
Really?
3 put together.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be like this and the restaurant next door.
that's
Yeah, I think
It's
I think it's
giant.
like
Yeah,
4,000
huge,
square
dude.
feet or something.
Oh,
yeah, it's
where-
I
beautiful.
want to DJ there every fucking weekend.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Make it like a
Playing
vibe.
music.
You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
was gonna say, that'd be really
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty cool. Shout out to Rishi, he's right next to us and stuff, making that curry. You know what I mean?
He
My
owns a
man.
restaurant
Big
for now.
ups. Big
Shout
up,
out
Rich.
Richie. We're gonna head into the halftime break, guys. When we come
Halftime.
back, we will have some current events with you. We will stay on the lives. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, come on, let's go. We had
All right,
something
let's
happen in
start it
halftime.
off. So you know what's funny about people that comment negative stuff on other people's account? These are the same people that sit in the car listening to music that talks about haters, and they don't see themselves like hating or just being a negative person. Like it doesn't make sense.
I just want to be clear that Smiley's booking November
Literally, I'm
right
booking
now.
November.
About to be literally booked the entire year.
He's
It's
about
not
to
even
be booked
January.
for
It's
a
not even
whole
6 to
January.
7 days
Come on,
a
man.
week. Like
Stop.
I'm booked. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know it's unbelievable to people, but hey, you know what I'm saying? There's people
If
that
you
get
put in the
upset.
work,
I was gonna say
you
that.
get the results.
I've been doing this shit for 15 years. I better be fucking booked. You know what I'm saying, dude? I haven't given up. So, right.
And you know what's really funny? I changed my phone number because I had 604 messages in December that I had unread on my phone. And I woke up and I looked at it and it gave me so much anxiety
Yeah.
that so many people had such close access to me when I am literally overwhelmed with growing my business, raising my family, being there for my husband.
But people, it's like, fuck this. I want a tattoo.
Yeah, man. It's honestly,
First of
it was
all,
too much.
A tattoo is not a necessity, all right?
Not
It's a
to know.
commodity. It's like it's like you don't need your gold chain. You
I
want
was gonna
it.
say it's like jewelry for
Yeah.
the skin.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You don't need that shit.
So I legit changed my phone number because of the feelings that I was having from looking at my phone. I was like, I can't do
Yo,
this.
I literally Jay had people sitting in my chair paying for a $2,000 tattoo while talking to me about, damn, I haven't paid my rent. Sitting down, and I'm like, bro, I'm looking at people like priorities, man.
Yeah,
Priorities.
for
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotta get your priority shit.
Yeah.
bro.
So what are we talking about next?
We talked about the snow a little bit
Chencho,
earlier.
what's up, bro?
But it's gonna get
Come
photo
through.
11 inches. 11 inches, almost.
11. So they're saying like 8 to 11 inches where we
so
are.
Wait, so do you guys have info on how many inches is gonna snow today?
Yeah, for real, because we're getting a couple different ones. We're getting anywhere from 4 to 7.
Yeah,
and then it's
everybody.
saying from
Yeah,
8 to
we're hearing
11.
different shit. 4 to 7, 12.
So anyone that's got a
inches,
good
11,
resource,
right?
man, let us know. Let us know how much snow we're getting.
Yeah,
tonight.
so
It
'cause
says
I don't
it's
even
supposed
know.
to pick up around 10 p.m. tonight, and then it'll
The
snow
Black
into the next
Chrome.
morning.
You were supposed to be going to a concert this
Yeah,
evening.
I was
and
supposed to be
that
going to an EDM concert. 9 inches?
9 inches.
Where?
Well,
where?
no, that's up
Chencho,
north.
where are you? In like Brooklyn or some shit? The Bronx?
No, I think Chencho's in like Jersey City, Union City.
No. You
Really?
think so?
I really want to go with like Jersey City, Union City. 0 to 85, word up.
0 to 85.
So funny.
Yo.
Also,
Yes.
the IRS is having a new requirement.
So the IRS. So when you are busy, you know, your tax bracket kind of changes.
Don't talk to me about the IRS. They show up here.
Well, right, because they want to know, like,
personally.
are you moving your money? How are you moving your money? Are you really making this much money?
And you know what? We got told by like millionaires before that once you start making a lot of money, you're gonna start seeing more of the IRS. Yeah. Because before at a certain bracket, you just hear about them on the fucking cell phone.
Yeah.
But then they start showing up to your house, showing up to your place. Like, let me see the proof.
So no, that wasn't.
Let me see the proof.
I was gonna say IRS tax collector.
That wasn't the IRS. That was like the Department of Treasury or something to see if we were like. No, they're not. They're not. The IRS. We thank God we have a good relationship with the IRS. We pay our taxes. We pay employee taxes. We pay.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have a choice. If you want to stay in business, you have to pay the IRS. But in order to do so, the IRS has like a program that they use where you get to log in. You have like a username and a passcode, and it gets verified.
Shout
so
out
there's
to
like
Starbucks for sponsoring us.
So there's like an 8-step process in order for you to become verified, so that you can pay your taxes online. Okay. Great. We haven't had a problem ever. And now we get a notice that there's going to be like facial recognition software added to it, so that when you log in, kind of like the phone, when it sees you, it unlocks, so that the system will just let you in. So you will be required like a photo of yourself to validate that you are the person accessing it. Yeah. Let me tell you something. If any one of y'all want to pay my taxes, by all means, take a selfie off my profile and do that for me. Because it makes no sense.
People don't know how much taxes we're paying, bro.
It just doesn't make any sense. Like, why do you, I mean, not that the IRS doesn't already have like the world by the balls, or at least the country by the balls, but why do you need like,
bro, it's
my picture?
It's a lot of money. Like, taxes is it's a lot.
Before we hop into the next one,
I agree with you, Checho.
You said the Starbucks sponsor, and it like got my brain thinking a little bit. The world famous ink, that's AD Poncho. AD Poncho is an artist, right?
Yeah, he's sponsored by World.
He's sponsored by World Star.
Have you ever thought of making your own ink, like your own color?
We already
it's in the works. We don't want to talk too much about it, but
but it's definitely there. We have some super amazing ideas for the industry that's gonna change the industry completely.
100%.
I need to, once we finish our plans for this year, we're planning on getting a chemist to make this formula for us, because it's gonna be really unbelievable. Yeah. I don't want to talk too much about it, but
no.
But seriously,
it was just a thought that I had, and I was like,
we have it's
that's dope.
It's part of the vision.
Yeah.
We talk about businesses a lot today, IRS, all that. Joe Biden and the Supreme Court have changed the law that bigger businesses are no longer requiring a vaccination.
Businesses with 100 employees
and more
before was mandated to actually get the vaccine, but now they're not. And this is the thing. When you're dealing with big businesses that pay a lot of taxes and have a lot of money, once they're fighting back, they're going to feel it financially. The United States feels the difference financially. So, like, I can't fuck with big companies.
So, you know what's messed up about that?
Because then inflation happens.
My mom has been working for a big company for almost 30 years. She is 2 years away from retirement. And because my mom strongly believed that she should not be vaccinated, like my mom is incredibly religious. She's a pastor, and in her
disrupt the industry. That's right.
She's like, no, I'm not doing it. And so they said to her, well, if you don't get vaccinated, then you don't have a job. And she's like, well, then I don't got a job then. That's wild. So after 30 years, my mom took a leave of absence because she was like, I'm not just going to quit my job. You know, things will change. And guess what?
It really came down to a vaccine. That's so crazy.
My dad was like, fuck it, give me all 3 at once, yo. And I'm like, yo, you sold your soul, bro. You sold your soul.
I mean, you do what you got to do.
I think there's 4 now, right? You got
bro. They got 4, yo, clowns, bro.
Stop.
4. And I'm telling you, by the next time that we have our next president, this shit's not even going to exist. This is a whole political game, bro. Yeah. That's we can't even talk about politics because, you know what I'm saying? People get butthurt about politics.
So we don't talk about politics.
Joe Byron. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
Joe Byron.
I wanted to talk about my aftercare.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we have our long line of aftercare, from soap to ointment to unscented lotion, which is really, really good for our clients. Trust me, my wife did this research for like over 4 years, and we finally have the products here. So if you guys want to purchase, go to our website, or you can come in person and purchase some of our products. It's really good for your skin. Really, really Not only for like tattoos, but eczema and psoriasis. I know because I have like I got zombie bites all over my legs, and when I use the ointment, it's pretty good. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I was gonna say, what would you guys say your favorite point about the healing balm is? I told Sarah yesterday when we were on the live. I said the itch factor like completely gone when I used the balm compared to the other things. You get like the ANDs and all that stuff, like literally zero itch. I gave it to one of my friends who got a new tattoo. They were like, bro, this is like the best stuff ever. And he
So
went
your
and
friends
got
put
it.
that shit on their elbow. That shit has elbow, right? When they're taking photographs, you can see their white tips.
He went and bought a chapstick. I actually got to get a soap today before I head out of here. I forgot to grab one yesterday.
Yeah, so our aftercare is available for purchase in store, on our website and on our Instagram store. So give it a shot.
Yeah.
Let me know what you think.
I don't even think we have one of those buzzers.
We need that shit installed in the. So we're gonna talk about BBLs.
I was gonna say here on my note. I was
Plastic
literally just gonna say
surgery.
here
Yeah,
on my
he wants
notes,
to talk
I
about
have
plastic
literally
surgery.
used BBL. So
No, because obviously BBL is like a big thing. My wife got it done. No, she hasn't gotten it done. Sorry. I don't know the difference because I said BBLs when a woman does their body.
My ancestors are offended.
But it wasn't a BBL. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women do get BBLs and stuff like that. I'm just saying I'm the type of dude that I'm up for it. Like definitely hands down, I'm up for women getting BBLs. They look fucking good. At the end of the day, husbands will be a lot more satisfied, and they won't be looking at the other side of the fence, right? Right? You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of men and relationships, what happens is like you get so consumed with work and kids and all that, you start losing yourself. You know, women start looking completely different from when you met them at the first time, or men just end up working more at work because they don't want to deal with the wives and their lifestyle they got back. But I feel like if they all grow together and make a change and stuff like that, I think the relationship could last a long time. So, for example, if a woman gets her body done, their men will be more attracted to them than they will be to another woman. Because right now, it's like there's a lot of competition. There's sexy women everywhere, all over social media. Everywhere you go, TikTok, social media, Twitch, YouTube, and you can't get away from it. And then when you look at your own wife and she's just laying on the couch with a long T-shirt and sweatpants, you're like, bruh.
Okay, so
you know what I mean?
Female perspective, right?
Yeah.
I did it for me.
So
no offense to you, right?
And I feel better though.
But I got a mommy makeover because I had a lot of children, because I nursed my children, because I didn't feel as confident or as sexy as I used to, and I didn't really feel good about myself. And I feel like when I take care of myself and I feel good about myself, everything around me just feels
And now
better.
that I wasn't attracted to her.
Everyone's
well,
no, you're a different person. I don't know who you are
attracted her.
now.
I'm more attracted to her. I'm like a
So,
savage and shit.
but I found it to be a necessity for me, and it was incredibly painful, and it's absolutely not for everyone. And
What up, guys?
if you're not ready,
Welcome
it
to
can
the
be
live.
incredibly traumatic for you. But honestly, the risk is totally worth the reward. I am not saying go out there and do it so that your husband will be attracted to you or whatever, because the reality is that we put our bodies through a lot of shit when we have kids, and it's a sacrifice that we make. And everybody may not be financially ready to be able to take
Every
that
man wants a beautiful partner.
I'm not saying otherwise.
It's just what
right?
it is.
But I'm saying, like, yes, take care
Whoever
of yourself, but do it for
you get
yourself.
those guys
you know?
and be like, no, I love my wife. Motherfuckers lying, bro. Because when people sit in my chair and they go through their Instagram and I'm sitting there tattooing and all you see is bad bitches that they've saved and they go back as a reminder of what their life used to be. All right, so you know what I mean?
I would
You
definitely
can't give me
say-
that I love my wife type of shit, bro.
I would definitely say social media
just
is a
what it
big
is.
part,
Yeah.
especially in my generation. Because now, like you said, like you got your girlfriend, you'll see her, and you're scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, you got all these different women, all these different girls. So it's very hard to be in a relationship now in these days because you got your sneaky links, you got the people that you're DMing, you got the people that you're meeting
fucking
through like
cussing Maddie,
monkeys.
don't play with
You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many ways to get into meet new people,
don't
which
need
is
to
crazy.
What are you talking about? You talking about bitches trying to say something?
There's so many ways to get in. It's crazy.
So, yes, bottom line, if you want a BBL, if you want your tits done, if you want to
Do
get a
that
mommy
shit.
makeover, we are all for it.
hands
Just make sure that you are financially ready for it and that you have somebody, a supporting partner that's going to help you get through it.
And it's not just go ahead and do it. Like I'm talking about changing wraps and healing wounds and
helping them. Like,
patience.
I,
and not
need,
being
I,
able to-
needed,
recovery for you.
I needed help showering.
not being able to hug, fuck, kiss. Well, kiss. No, yeah, because you know what I'm saying. But everything else, it just completely changes for a while.
So initially it was like 6 weeks to be able to like ready. Walk around and stuff. Yeah. And by that, I mean, I was walking right away, but I didn't feel like safe.
Strong enough.
Like up straight and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was spinning stitches, which is something that happens when your body rejects the statures that they put in. So I didn't really finish healing for like 5 months. Yeah. I'm 6 months post-op now. So honestly, like kudos to you for everything, because he took care of the kids, the house, the business, everything.
Because I knew what she was going to look like after that. I was like, damn. That's how you see an old beat up car and you're like, oh, what's it look? You know what I'm saying? When she look it up, it's going to look good. I said she looked beat up, but you know what I mean? She wasn't the long tee type of chick, so. Yeah, you know, she was wearing shit by the knees.
Before we head out today, do we have any last minute comments? Any last things we wanted to say to the people before we head out?
I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate the people that are the most patient.
Yeah, man.
I think it's pretty awesome that you guys understand where we come from, where we're at right now, and where we want to be.
And the hard work that it's taken to get here. Because it has been
Shout out to cannabis.
9 years of nonstop grinding in order to get to a place where we are right now.
Yeah.
And the amount of sacrifice that we've had to make in order to get here is, I don't have enough words.
Like, I stopped hanging out with friends. I stopped seeing family. I stopped a lot of things.
So if you've been riding with us from day one, I appreciate the fact that you guys understand the growth and have kind of adjusted to the process. Honestly, like, those are really day ones. Those are the type of people that we will hold your rate. We will make sure that we accommodate you, because we appreciate the fact that you've grown with us. You know what I mean?
Real.
Yeah.
Like I said last time, still probably one of the most inspirational moments I've ever been a part of. If you haven't seen it
Shout out to India.
Go over to
Shout out to India, because they're big supporters of my work.
Really?
Yeah, Indians.
Yeah, head over to the YouTube. Check out the owner's interview. Probably one of the most inspirational things I've seen, especially the segment. 3 years, every fucking day, grinding it out.
Definitely watch
doing their own
our
thing,
YouTube channel.
Like, it shows you, bro. It's mad inspirational. It'll definitely get you going. It'll get your grind. It'll light a fire under you for real.
Yeah, and please subscribe and hit the like button.
We're trying to get to 100 subscribers
by the end of this month.
Yeah,
so please help us grow.
Please hit the like button, because it lets the algorithm know that we're there and that you appreciate our content. And happy Friday, everybody.
And that's all we have.
And
for
if
today.
you don't like us, don't follow us.
Yeah, bye, haters.
We'll catch you next time on the Chakra OutLoud Pod.
Whoop.